Hey guys, this is Logan Stotler with the Never Ready Gamers. Today I'm here in Mobile, Alabama. You can smell the air. Cut. This is Logan Stotler with the Never Ready Gamers. Today I'm here in Mobile, Alabama at QuestCon. This is the first QuestCon they've done, so I wanted to come check it out, see what's what. We're going to run around the vendor room, see what's going on, meet some people, just chit chat, see what it's about. I'm going to do some interviews. I'm going to sit here on some panels and probably going to spend way too much money. That being said, welcome to QuestCon, guys. See you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Logan. I am with the Never Ready Gamers, and today I have someone to introduce you to. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Ken Kidder. I'm one of the writers of Tortured Earth. We designed our tabletop role-playing system to integrate science fiction, fantasy, and horror under one rule set. What we allow players to do is pretty much create whatever storyboard they want using whatever maps or whatever world setting they particularly care for. If you want to have, let's say, a traditional medieval fantasy set in the ruins of ancient Mobile, Alabama, we certainly can do that. All you do is go to Google Maps, print a map of downtown Mobile, and you drop your zombie hordes, alien invasion, fighting a zombie horde, pretty much whatever you want inside of it. The system is really designed to tell the story rather than focus on the particular genre. Magic, psychic, weapon abilities are all integrated so that one mechanic governs all of them. So if you know how to swing a sword, you know how to cast a spell, you know how to use a psychic ability.
All right, and there's like right down here. There's a book. So you have your own game system developed. It's printed. You have a place where we can grab this, right?
Sure. TorturedEarth.com. Just click on the shop button on the top and book sales for $45. And right now we're throwing in a copy of the module to get game sales started.
All right. Well, I'll put your information down below.
Thanks,
and
sir.
Guys, check it out. It looks really interesting. So, signing off. Hey guys, this is Logan with the Never Ready Gamers. Today I want to introduce you to a friend. I met this man for his, what was it? I lost words. RPG panel. And I want you to introduce yourself, tell them what you do.
Hi, my name is Josh Vogt. I am an author and editor. I write fantasy, science fiction, horror, humor, and I'm also a freelancer who works within the role-playing game industry, like Dungeons & Dragons, if you're familiar with Pathfinder or Shadowrun. I've written tie-in fiction, novels and short stories for those companies. I also write campaigns and monster manuals and adventure write-ups and things of that nature.
So I really did like the aspect of your panel where it is industry-centric, not just this is my creative process. We went a little bit through that as well, but just the ins and outs of actually getting into the industry was while we're just sitting in. To be quite honest, the panel itself is free, and we're at QuestCon today. But we'll do that later.
Yeah, no, I think it's important because everyone's creative writing process is going to be different. You're going to use different techniques and approaches, but the industry is still going to kind of be the same. You're going to break into it differently. You're going to work for different companies that have different processes, but they're still going to have a lot of the same pros and cons. They're still going to have a lot of the same challenges that you need to be ready for if you really want to be a professional within the role-playing game industry.
Well, it was really interesting to listen in on that because I'm a writer as a hobby, not as a profession. I actually make headlights for a living.
Nice.
Yeah. So that being said, you were talking to me about your book before we actually even got into the panel. And I didn't know he was part of the panel. I was like, oh, this very nice man is trying to introduce me to this literature, and I thought it was really interesting. And now I want you to actually see what he's been writing.
Sure. So the first one here, Forge of Ashes, is actually my tie-in novel to the Pathfinder role-playing game. It features a female dwarven barbarian named Akina who comes back from war to avenge her mother's death. So it's very much sword and sorcery. You don't have to play the game to enjoy it, and it's standalone. but there's about 35 Pathfinder Tales novels in the line now, and I've read pretty much all of them in the genre, the majority. Of my own independent work, I write a series called The Cleaners. It's a more humorous urban fantasy about a supernatural sanitation company. Janitors, maids, plumbers are the heroes of the world, saving us from magical muck and corruption that we don't even know exists and threatens. So there's 3 books in that series so far. And you can also read 3 of my free short stories set in the Pathfinder universe if you go to paizo.com, P-A-I-Z-O.com, and look for the web fiction section, and then just look for the stories with my name attached, including a prequel to this one. So that's it's on my website.
Nice. Well, he's here at QuestCon for the next 2 days, right?
Yep.
Today's Friday, the opening day, and he will be at this giant monolith of a booth with several other authors.
There's 8 of us authors all here. We write so many different genres. We have high fantasy, we have horror, we have cyberpunk, we have YA dystopia, we have more humorous fantasy by Jodie Lanai. Sherilyn Kenyon is here. She's a best-selling author. Probably many of you know who she is. Yeah, so it's a pretty great group, and we all get along and have a lot of fun working the booth together.
So like I said, they'll be here for another 2 days at QuestCon. This is in Mobile, Alabama, so if you're in, come stop by, check out the booth, and I'll put his information down below so you can check out his works as well. Thanks, guys. Thank you again.
Hey, my
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Logan again, and I have another interview. Sir, introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi Logan, thanks. My name is Dave Butler. I write fantasy and science fiction novels. I'm very excited about this one, which came out this spring and has gotten great reception. I got a starred review in Publishers Weekly and getting a lot of traction with readers. It's called Witchy Eye, and it is the protagonist is the cover image here is Sarah. Sarah is a witch. She is smart and funny and fiercely loyal and talented and paranoid and xenophobic and mean. And the story begins on the day of the tobacco fair in Nashville in 1815, yes, Nashville, Tennessee. And Sarah and her cousins come down to the fair to sell the family crop, and a Yankee Army chaplain who is also a wizard tries to kidnap her because Sarah has a history she does not know. She is the daughter of the dead Empress Mad Hannah Penn. And her uncle, the living emperor, Thomas Penn, has learned of her existence, sees her as a threat to his wealth and power, and wants her killed. This is an epic fantasy, it's a quest, it's a journey set distinctively in a Jacksonian America that has been rebuilt as an epic fantasy setting. Book 2 is called Witchy Winter. It comes out in April.
All right. Thanks for taking your time with us, sir.
Thank you.
Well, that was special. So, QuestCon, my time at QuestCon is done. I just went for the first day, and I had a lot of fun. I wanted to get there the first day and just do the first day, really, because I wanted to do the panels, I wanted to see the vendors, and I wanted to get the interviews. So, I wanted good material for you, and I didn't want to have to worry about a hectic, crazy situation. And I feel like we got there. Yeah? Alright. So, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, McNarb Gaming, in Goshen, Mississippi. That's their brick and mortar. And you can also find them at www.macnarbgaming.com. So anything you really need for your nerd games, you can find it there, or they'll special order it for you. So not a big deal. I also want to thank the people at QuestCon. Thanks for putting on the convention. I really appreciate it. I had fun. And I'd also like to thank all the people that I got to interview. All their information will be down below, so you can click that, check them out, and see what other works that they're doing. And lastly, I want to thank you guys, because I'd be doing this to like Charmander here, and nobody be watching it because he can't actually click a button. So thanks guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm really tired, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, that popped. Ha.